What is up, you guys? Razor here, and this is how you could get essentially over 200,000 defense. This build prioritizes the barrier and the cube. I like to call it a dome though, because clearly it is not a square. It's a gimme bubble. As you can see, 100% of the caster's defense goes towards these things. So this is really good for playing with Glaze, who do a whole bunch of damage with explosives. So to really maximize on defense, put in the Defense Master module on any of your secondaries. What you want to do is, when you're clearing mobs and stuff like that, and you lose your shield, you want to just use a skill or actually use the weapon, and you'll see your defense go up. So if you time this correctly, when you lose a shield, you're taking out mobs trying to get more ammo, and it's actually kind of a skill gap to it. It makes it pretty fun to try and maximize on it at all times. The other main reason this happens is because of Iron Will module. It gives you 128% defense whenever your shield is 0, and that's why I don't focus on giving myself any shield. Of course, we have the increased defense, 160%, giant. I like using spear and shield with it, because it gives you an overall skill power boost as well. And we have Agony, which increases your mana. My favorite skill module is Void Charge, simply because it's the most fun in my opinion. Having 2 slams, being able to go across the map is a whole lot of fun, and actually pretty useful in boss fights. When you need to get to a revive that's pretty far away, you can stack it with a grapple, or 2 grapples, and literally get 100 meters in less than 10 seconds. Time distribution's really good to actually use your skills a whole bunch. Being able to use your dome over and over again. Before your barrier or your dome's about to expire, you already have it ready to go. The cooldown's already ready to go, so it's really nice. Stim Accelerant for that massive health bonus. You lose mana, unfortunately, but it's worth it in my opinion as a tank. Nimble Fingers is the same reason as Time, but on crack. I personally like the Shock Punch because I knock down enemies like it's nothing. But I think it's personal preference. Please let me know what your favorite sub-module is. And this build is definitely still in progress for these last 2 slots, but I think I'm going to focus up on skill power. Like I said, this build's more focused on the shields, so our Void Charge and our Expulsion's lacking pretty hard. They're pretty much just mobility at the moment. Fun fact, if you use your Expulsion dropping from a really high height where you're about to get that animation like Spider-Man, if you use it, you will not get the animation. You can move immediately, or if you just hold down your trigger. Those are the mods I'll probably be investing for the last 2, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so updated video coming soon. So disclaimer, I just want to say there's probably better guns to choose, like the Enduring Legacy or the Eternal Willpower with its crits and stuff like that, but if you went down the Tamer road, I feel like this build right here is really good. It focuses mainly around the mental focus, which stacks 1% firearm attack 150 times. So if you have the ammo capacity, you can get 150% firearm attack near the end of the mag, which is insanity. I didn't focus on this mod until near the end of the build, because like I said, you need the pieces to make it actually be beneficial. What I started with was Action Reaction, of course, the 61% firearm attack boost. The recoil isn't really that bad, to be honest. You're already dealing with the horrendous reticle that you have on the screen. More firearm attack, of course, 32%. So you want to focus on weak point, and that's why we have the weak point sight. And then Have Aiming is a 40% boost to that as well. And we lose more accuracy, so we get more recoil, less accuracy. You get used to it. You really just feel a big kick near the end of the mag after shooting like literally 150 bullets. That's when you feel a really big kick for some reason. But other than that, it's really not a big deal. We have the maxed out Chill. Using Chill on opponents is of course super beneficial. Freezing them up gives you a lot more opportunity to actually hit weak points. We turn this thing into a minigun. Expand weapon charge, 49% rounds per mag. Going back to the mental focus, then we got this weapon tuning to get 30% more, and a big whopping 1% firearm attack. Huge. Fire rate up, 25% boost on that. This is nice to counter the one con of using this mod right here. Alright, so I just compared it, and I had 207 with the Chill mod, and this is my time with the faster reload. So faster reload apparently is a whole lot better. And then for my last mod, on the wire between 2 mods, which is nice that they have the same type. because chill priority is huge. 50% chill attack makes your reload horrendously long though, like you're reloading an M60 in Call of Duty or something. Without sleight of hand, it's brutal. But I also like the opposite, where you get a 25% reload speed boost. It's weird because it says reload time modifier plus 25. You would think that would mean it's adding plus 25% speed to your reload, but the modifier, I guess it's just the translation between Korean and English, but basically it speeds up your mag. I feel like I got really good rules here. Toxic attack. It's really nice to have a gold attack that's not chill because I added that as a mod, so I have 2 different types of extra attack now. Weak point damage, of course, that's what the build is revolving around. Rounds per mag, really nice on the tamer because it works well with the build, like I said, so I'm not complaining about it, but potentially it could be switched out for damage against Colossus because this build overall, this AJax build, is more for boss fights. And then of course we have overall firearm attack. All in gold. Finally got the nice roll. And the reason I'm using a shotgun is because with this reactor, I get 25k on the shields. The best one I have at the moment. And with this shotty, I got 1 million DPS, which I feel like is lying because strength and first shot, when you shoot, reload, shoot, as you can see, a 200% firearm attack boost. Absolutely insane. And we have the fire rate up. More firearm attack, and more shells. Critical hit rate is pretty useless on the shotgun. It has a 1.5% overall hit rate, so it's extremely low. Not worth focusing on at all, but can't complain with the rules. And then we have the immediate execution. It may not be the perforator, but it shoots really fast and your movement speed's really fast with this pistol. You have a 600 movement speed. If you check in the details, it'll show you right here. And it has the same as the perforator, so if you want to use that, either way. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the reason I use it is for defense master. So if I don't kill the mobs with the slam or the expulsion, then I can finish them off with a quick critical shot from this, and we just have the firearm boost. But if I had $1 million and a lot of these, then I would definitely put a crit build onto it. So this is how you would get into like the 200k area when you're maximizing your defense. Basically a bunch of random external components. And as you can see, I got some this roll right here is terrible. This is what I need to upgrade. I need to get a processor with the same maxed out defense, but with better rolls. If it has more HP or more defense than the bottom 2, then I'm money. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Right here is a really good roll. The top one's pretty poo, because it's blue, but a gold defense, an extra 4,000, that's what I'm looking for. So I just need to go out and get some better component rules. So there's my maximum defense AJax build. Let me know what you guys think, what kind of mods and weapons you guys prefer, and just overall opinions. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you disliked the video. Here's some gameplay. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.